in the preceding project to tell a story about a historical event or person. He will be speaking between 7 and 9 minutes. The title of his speech is Crispus Attucks. Crispus Attucks. Let's welcome Advanced Communicator Bronze, Horace Freeman.
Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, good evening. Good evening. How many of you have either heard or know who Crispus Attucks is? Let's see your hands. Very good. As a matter of fact, just like you just indicated, I had heard of the gentleman. And for some reason or somehow in my thought process, I pictured this gentleman as in the uniform in the military on the front line. That was not the case. Mr. Attucks was an African-American gentleman back in the 1800s, in the 18th century rather, during the period of the 1700s. His father, Mr. Younger, Prince Younger, as a matter of fact, is thought to have been an African American that was brought to America as a slave. His mother was Nancy Attucks, a native Indian, American Indian. Most of the history about Mr. Attucks is more speculation than actual fact because of records concerning slaves at that time. The young Mr. Attucks developed a taste for freedom at a very young age. It is believed that according to the black Panthers in the era of the American Revolution, that they referred to him in an advertisement as a runaway from his master, William Brown, from Farmingham on the 30th of September. They indicated that he was a mulatto fellow, indicating that he was of a light color, about 27 years of age, named Crispus, 6 feet 2 inches tall, short curled hair, and his knees nearer together than most common people. And he had on a light colored bearskin coat. They believe that as he escaped, that he ran away up into the Boston area where he was able to get aboard a whaling ship and had become a sailor. By 1770, Boston was almost like a boiling pot. The soldiers that the American Revolution soldiers that the British had in this town constantly would agitate the colonies. When they were trying to have church services, they would be outside playing Yankee Doodle Dandy. They were often drunken and would entice the people. It is believed that at one particular point, a soldier had gone inside to get a haircut and walked out without paying. Well, the apprentice of the barber came and pursued that soldier. He was a young man. And it is stated and believed that the soldier beat the boy. And then this caused that boiling pot began to boil over. As the people began to complain about this, Mr. Adams and 4 others approached the sailor, the soldier, and as they did, the soldier fired on the group. Mr. Adams was killed immediately by 2 bullets. Rope maker Samuel Gray and sailor James Caldwell also died. Samuel Maverick, a 17-year-old journeyman apprentice, was wounded. Patrick Carter died 9 days later, and 6 others were wounded. Citizens immediately demanded the withdrawal of British troops. Fisk noted in unpublished oration that the death of these men affected in a moment what 17 months of petition had failed to accomplish. This incident, known as the Boston Massacre, was the powder keg that blew, that led to the beginning of the American Revolution. And thus, Mr. Adams became forever linked to the freedom, the fight for freedom for this country. John Adams reluctantly agreed to defend the British soldiers, 2 of whom were charged with manslaughter and branding. At the trial, Adams focused on Adams, portraying him as a rabble-rouser because of accounts given at the trial. But even though these men were gotten off, the incident had already done what it was hoped that would be the outcome of this. Through the years, people have remembered Adams in a variety of ways. Paul Revere created a woodcut of the incident, and the National Archives housed a painting by noted New England artist Benjamin Champney depicting the event. The Negro military companies took the name Adams Guards. Poets dedicated works to his memory, and communities named schools after them. In 1888, Boston erected a monument to the heroes of the massacre, with James Phelan and Christopher Adams called the first ever to be paid for by public funds in Massachusetts. In his 1995 biography, James Nealon wrote, Adams is one of the most important figures in African-American history, not for what he did for his own race, but for what he did for all oppressed people everywhere. He is a reminder that the African-American heritage is not only African, but American. And it is a heritage that begins with the beginning of America. Although obscure in life, Adams played an important role in the U.S. history through his death, and to me embodied what true freedom is all about. It is irregardless of race, color, or creed, but it is about all men wanting to be free. Thank you.